I'm registered to a practice in Lincoln. Is that a problem?
No, I can give you a prescription for your inhaler. So, what brings you to Leatherbridge?
And my daughter lived here. She died about a month ago. Car accident.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
She lived just around the corner in Colebrook Street. Maybe she was a patient here.
What was her name?
Sally Belford.
Sounds familiar.
You know, I always thought I'd see her one more time.
Had it been a while?
Sorry, I really need to go.
It's fine.
Thank you for your time.
Hey, how are you today?
Yeah, much the same.
Still fed up being stuck in this place?
Very much so.
What are you up to now? You're not planning to take over the kitchens again, are you?
No, I am writing a letter of complaint to the trust. But I am arming myself with all of the facts.
Yeah, good stuff. Hitting from all angles, eh?
But did you know that the government recommended food standards are enforced in prisons, but not in hospitals?
That figures. So I've heard. Anyway, I need to take Mrs. Begley down to orthodontics.
Shocking.
Hello, I'm Sally's mum. You must be Paul.
Yeah. Come in, please. Just sit down, it's a bit messy. Sally usually does all the tidying and nobody does.
Thanks for inviting me. Sorry I'm a little late.
Are you all right? I was going to move it, but I thought you'd want to see it, so...
That's very kind of you.
Got some water or something?
No, I'll be fine.
When was the last time you saw her?
16 years. 5 months and 4 days ago. I can't believe she's gone.
I was going to send you the letter sooner. But when Sally was in hospital, she just...
What?
Well, she didn't want you at the funeral.
Where's Joe?
He's up in his room. He won't even make eye contact with me now.
Well, look, it may take some time, but I think he understands that you did all you could.
He also knows that I didn't do enough. Have a look at that.
I wouldn't read too much into this. It's probably just his way of dealing with it.
Oh. He's never going to see me in the same way again.
That's just silly.
Silly. Well, before this, he thought I could do anything.
Well, maybe it's good for him to learn the truth.
You reckon?
I was in my 20s before I ever acknowledged that my father had any failings.
I don't want him to see me as a failure.
That's not what I meant.
You know what? Everyone would have been better off if I just walked out of that shop and pretended that I wasn't a doctor.
But Daniel! That's absurd.
If you knew she didn't want me here, why did you contact me?
I was sorting through some of Sally's stuff and I found your address. I thought I should let you know at some point. Sally's debts. Quite a lot.
At least they'll die with her.
It's not that simple. It's about 6 grand from dodgy loan sharks. Now that she's gone, they'll come after me.
But they're not your debts.
Doesn't matter. One way or another, they're going to make me pay.
So that's the real reason why you contacted me?
No. No, not at all. It's my problem now. I'll sort it.
No, it's fine. Sally was my daughter. The least I can do is pay her debts.
No, but I couldn't ask you...
But I want to.
Honest, it's not the real reason I invited you here, I swear.
Listen, Paul, I wasn't a part of Sally's life. So please, just let me do this.
Well, if you're sure, then thanks.
All I ask is that you let me stay for an hour or so. Just so that I can get a feel of her.
Yeah, okay. Planted these herself. Real knack for growing stuff.
Sally always used to love anything to do with nature. Just like me. I take it Sally told you about when she was little.
She just said that she grew up in care. You went to prison.
Yeah.
She never mentioned her dad.
He died when she was a baby.
She ever visit you when you're inside?
After the first couple of years, she refused to see me. She was 8 last time I saw her.
You can have this if you like.
Grown up. Oh, so beautiful.
Well?
Hold on.
Hey,
Oh, what are you doing here?
going for lunch with Karen?
Oh, you're right. There is no record of a death.
Can you update her details? It really should have been done by now.
Who are you talking about?
Sally Belford.
No, what happened?
Car crash.
That's terrible. She was meant to come for a 3-month scan yesterday. She didn't turn up. Poor girl.
I saw her mum this morning. She died about a month ago.
No, I saw her last week.
Last week?
Yeah, she wanted something for her morning sickness.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Oh no, you're right. I remember she was nearly vomiting everywhere.
Thanks for letting me stay for a while.
It's okay.
Shouldn't you get that? What's wrong?
Well, they call every few hours.
Loan sharks.
Making all kind of threats.
Paul, I meant what I said. You don't have to be scared anymore.
No answer.
Well, it might have been a bit embarrassing if she had answered.
Well, maybe there are 2 Sally Belfords in Leatherbridge.
She said her daughter lived on Colebrook Street. This really needs sorting.
Well, you could send out a questionnaire.
Asking if she's dead or not.
Right, OK, we really don't need any more publicity regarding patients' deaths. Right, maybe you could go down there and see for yourself.
A bit less awkward than a phone call.
Have you got time to do it on your own?
94 Colebrook Street.
Good luck.
I almost forgot. Hey, got these from the bakery earlier. Better than the muck they dish up in here.
Oh, well, that is very kind. Well, perhaps I will have mine later.
When it comes to cake, there's no time like the present.
These statistics are quite shocking. Nationwide, 20,000 patients leave hospital malnourished.
We'll put that in your letter.
1 in 5 hospital meals are left untouched.
Well, they won't be if they was as nice as what you made.
As well as promoting healthy eating for patients. Perhaps I should recommend to the trust that I do the same for the staff. You know, at the mill, I led an anti-sugar campaign. Well, perhaps I should do the same here. Come here. You have cream all over your chin.
Hello again. It's Mr. Hanley, isn't it?
Yeah, what do you want?
I'd like a word about Sally Belford.
It's really not a good time at the minute.
I already told you what happened to her.
Yes, there seems to be some confusion at the surgery.
Confusion? About what?
Sally died about a month ago, is that right?
Yeah, about...
It's just one of my colleagues thinks she saw her last week.
No. No, a cock-up. You must have mixed up your patients or your addresses or something like that.
That's exactly what I thought, and I wouldn't have mentioned it, but our receptionist saw her too.
It doesn't make any sense. Maybe you should show Dr. Carter the urn, Paula.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Please, just...
I really don't want any more grief, okay?
Contrary to popular belief, I'm not completely heartless. I know this is hard, but I'm here for you.
I know.
However, right now, I have to go. You gonna be okay? Don't worry about Joe too much.
Just arrange for... Let's drop him off for a play date.
Thought you were taking him out of surgery.
I've decided I'm going to visit the family.
Sure that's a good idea? Okay. I'm going to cancel my meeting. I'll come with you.
Thank you. But, I'm going to do this on my own.
RAF 1947.
What?
This urn is second-hand.
Well, that's what the creme gave me, so...
Why did they give you one that's 70 years old?
I don't understand.
Tobacco and cannabis.
What's going on?
Nothing.
I don't believe you. You either tell me or you can forget about these.
What are they?
Sally's debts. I agreed to clear them. Where is she? Just tell me the truth. Tell me, where is she?
How did you do that to your arm? Okay, maybe I should call the police.
No, please don't.
Obtaining money by deception.
Just wait.
Just tell us where she is!
Psst. How's your tea?
Ah, it is like dishwater. I could not have made it that bad even if I tried.
Well, I've got some news that should take away that nasty taste.
Oh, well, that will be most welcome.
Look, just overheard the nurses talking. Sounds like you might be discharged later today.
Really? But I thought I was not getting out until tomorrow.
Sometimes they give you the option to leave early. Yeah, I better get Mrs. Begley back. She's late for her lunch. Her language can get pretty colourful. You are happy to be getting out of here?
Well, yes. Yes, of course. No, I am very pleased.
Why is he taking so long? Sally. Stupid moron.
They already knew.
Do you want me to call the police?
No. She's my daughter.
Don't say that.
Oh, Sally.
Why didn't you just ask for the money?
What? And let her back in my life?
I've missed you so much all these years.
Don't. You're forgetting. I know what you really like.
Do you know how much hurt you've caused?
Take it she hasn't told you why they locked her away for 10 years.
Sally, please.
Well, go on. Tell them. Tell them!
That's enough.
You make my skin crawl.
It's important you don't get too stressed for the sake of the baby.
I know. I had to stay calm with that cow. You think I'm the bad one, don't you? Trying to scam her?
Okay. Tell me.
No point. She's evil.
Do you really think that?
What else would you call someone who kills their own child? My baby sister. She tried to blame it on cot death, but she suffocated her with a pillow.
Thank you for agreeing to see me.
Would you like to sit down?
I won't take up much of your time. It's just important for me to try to explain to you in person.
Explain what exactly? What could you possibly say to make it all right?
It was really important for me to let you know that I had done everything that I could to save your husband.
That's just it. You didn't save him, did you?
You've no idea what it's been like.
Please, tell her to go.
These last few years have been worse than when I was in prison.
So there's been no contact since you got out?
Only by letter.
I took a restraining order out. She's not supposed to be here.
I came because I thought you died.
Just go.
What about your debts? I can clear them for you.
Forget it. Just leave.
Here we go then.
I thought Mr. Kenwright was coming to...
He's busy.
Right, well, not to worry. Oh, you get my bag, please. Be careful. Oh, careful.
So you're not gonna tell the cops? Right?
No. You've gone quiet all of a sudden, Doctor.
Just thinking.
It's always the same as soon as people find out. No friends, no family. I've had to move house twice.
And make sure you don't come back.
Sally, please don't shut me out. I'm your mom.
You're dead to me. So don't ever come near me or my kid.
What did you say?
Be honest with me. Did you come here just to make yourself feel better?
It's a very good question. And I really don't know the answer.
At least you're honest.
Even as a doctor, when something like this happens, it's never easy. And like you, I'm trying to make sense of it.
The doctor at the hospital was quite vague. He wasn't clear as to what caused his death. Was it the tracheotomy?
It's very difficult to say.
But it's a possibility.
Yeah. But when the Heimlich manoeuvre didn't work, I had no other option. He wasn't breathing. And it really was a last resort.
Excuse me for a moment.
You can't have this baby.
What the hell has it got to do with you?
You mustn't go through with it.
I want you to leave now.
But it'll happen again.
What are you on about?
What do you mean?
It was Sally.
Me?
You killed your sister.
No, Sally, calm down! Stop it, think of the baby.
I told you she was evil.
I took the blame to protect you.
She's lying! She's lying!
No.
Just like she did about cot death.
Even when you were a child, there was something uncontrollable about you.
You better shut your mouth.
No, just calm down. She's right. It's true. She's right.
Hey! I thought I'd missed you. Would you go and check on the taxi, please?
Well, you seem a little out of breath. Perhaps it is all those cream cakes.
Don't start that again.
Well, I have to admit, I was a little concerned that I would not get the chance to say goodbye.
Yeah, me too. But hey, here we are.
Here we are indeed. I have really enjoyed our chats together.
Partners in crime, so to speak.
And thank you for looking after me.
All part of the service, Mum. Although, I must say on this occasion, it's been an absolute pleasure. Now, just because you're going home, don't you be forgetting about, you know what?
You know what?
The food revolution.
Well, of course, I will continue. But
Hold your horses, Gregory. Some people have no patience.
It has been an absolute pleasure.
Safe journey home. With Mr. Grumpy Pants. I'll let Gregory take you now.
Well, you take care.
Bye, Mrs. Tembe.
Okay. I should go. And I'm sorry if I made things worse.
It's not you.
Just trying to help.
You have. Sort of. I may not understand why John died, but at least I'm closer to knowing how.
If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to call me anytime.
Thank you. It must have been very hard for you to come here.
It's the least I could do.
Excuse me.
Sure.
I'm Brian from the camping shop.
Please come through.
You? What did you mean Abigail was right?
I meant... she did this.
It was a one-off. You know it was. It was just a push, all right?
Sally.
I'm not the monster here. She is. She'll say anything. I didn't kill my sister. I'd remember. You all think I did it, don't you?
Do you think you did?
No. I've told you.
But what about when you completely lose it? It's as if you become someone else. You scare me, Sal.
I don't mean to.
I would have taken it to the grave. But when I knew you were pregnant...
No. It's not true.
I was trying to protect you. After taking the blame years inside, why would I lie now?
They'll take the baby from me, won't they?
I don't know. But you'll get all the help you need.
Help I should have got you years ago. I'm so sorry.
Did you solve the mystery? Karen told me all about it.
Yes, but there's still a lot more to be resolved.
So, is Sally Belford alive?
Very much so, but the reunion with her mother didn't go quite as expected. It was very traumatic.
It's family's for you. Well, at least it wasn't a mistake on our part.
No.
Sally, you all right?
It was, quite unsettling. A lot of skeletons in the cupboard.
What do you mean?
Sally needs a lot of support. When she was young, she suffocated her baby sister.
What?
And her mum is finally doing the right thing and telling the police.
It's not going to be easy.
No.
Will she go to prison?
It's unlikely for something she did as a child, but she's pregnant, and they might take the baby away from her.
Dr. Granger has already explained everything.
I bet he has. His version of events.
Please ignore everything he says. You do realise you're just going to cause unnecessary distress.
I've had first aid training. I know what I'm talking about.
He's a doctor.
Exactly, so he should have known how to do the Heimlich manoeuvre correctly.
I did do it correctly.
He didn't do it for long enough. If he'd listened to me, your husband would still be alive.
That's nonsense. I did everything by the book.
You mean you acted like you were God?
That's absurd.
Absurd. I was there. I saw what happened. If I were you, I'd sue him.
Okay, don't listen to him. He has no idea what he's talking about.
I need to phone my solicitor.
What? There's no need for that.
Oh, yes, there is. And you can't stop her.
I'd like you to leave, please.
What? You can't be serious.
Right now.
If you look closely, you'll see that there's blood on that screwdriver. So this is not about burglary. This is about murder.
Worst case scenario, I get struck off. Or suspended, pending endless court cases.
I was talking about the difficulty of them covering for me.
Yeah, but so was...
No, you were talking about camping equipment.
Bex's life is starting to unravel.